what's this? What's this? It's a Thingamavlog video, obviously. So for How To Ween Week, I thought it'd be really fun if I showed you guys how to draw something that was Disney and Halloweeny. And what's more Disney and Halloween than Jack Skellington? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that step by step. So take out your pencil and your paper and follow along. Oh, and then after the video is over and you've drawn your very own Jack Skellington, we want to see it. So make sure you guys send it to us via Twitter or Instagram at Thingamavlogs for everything. And yeah, alright, let's draw. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a circle, because Jack's head is basically just a circle. Now for the eyes, you don't want to draw just any circles. You're going to want to draw ovals that kind of look more like eggs, so they're little tiny bit wider on the bottom than they are on the top. And make sure they're off center slightly so that it looks like he's looking in a direction, unless you want him to look forward. Then to make them look set in, you're going to draw these little lines along the inside. And then at the base of those lines, in between them actually, you're going to draw two little ovals for the nostrils. Okay, and they're going to be kind of pointed upwards and towards the middle. Now for the mouth, you want to follow the curvature of the bottom of the circle, and you're going to go down, up, and I'll show you what I mean. So as you draw it, slowly, just go down, up slightly, down, up slightly. Just so it kind of looks like a W sort of shape. And then at the two peaks at, well, I guess they're not the peaks, the two valleys at the bottom, you're going to want to connect them with a little arc, just like that. And then he's got a little mouth, see? And then you're going to want to fill the mouth with his teeth, but he's got random little tic-tac teeth, so just draw a couple in there, you know, 4, 3, 5, whatever you think works best. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill this in a little bit, and then I decide I kind of want to add one more tooth, just so it looks a little more full. And you can fill these in whenever you want. I just decided to do it now so that you can see how much it's starting to look like Jack. Now, he has actually teeth on the outside of his mouth too, because he's supposed to look like a skull. So you're just going to draw stitches along that seam of his mouth. Straight little lines, simple stuff like that. And you want to space them out evenly so that he looks, I guess, more skull-like. But when his mouth is closed, he also has lines that line up here, so draw them above his mouth, and then as if they were going straight through, you're going to also draw them below his mouth, just like that. Perfect. Now for his neck, you're going to draw a real skinny little line, and I kind of taper it so it looks like it's supporting his head, but you can just draw a straight line too. And that neck connects to a bow tie, and then so this bow tie is going to have an arc along the top, and it's sort of going to be straight. It's going to be shaped like a triangle or like a strawberry. So make it nice and curvy, no sharp edges. And then curve it down, and that's the head of the bat bow tie. And then the bat's eyes are sort of like little almond-shaped, downward pointy lines. So draw two arcs. One arc, two arcs. Same thing with the other eye. One arc, two arcs. Now the bow tie comes off to the sides as the wings of the bat, and for this, just keep in mind that there's not a whole lot of rules here. It has 3 little wings, or whatever I guess they are. Oh, made a little mistake, erase that. But they can be crooked because they're actually crooked in the movie. I just think that the 3 Wolverine-style claws here make for the best effect and the simplest. And then add a couple of ears, boom, and boom, with little triangle shapes, and you're good. Now for the body, it's just going to be 2 curvy shapes. Again, very much like the bat. It's going to be like a strawberry downward-facing triangle. And then make a smaller one on the inside to make his coat. Now, the thing about Jack's arms, I just drew that line there. He's basically a stick figure, so you can just draw straight lines just like that. Don't worry that it's crossing over into the bow. But then I'm going to connect the top of the sleeve just like that, you see there. And then draw the exact same line right next to it. He's got real skinny arms, so you don't want to make that too wide. And then for his hand popping out, it's really simple. You're just going to draw 2 lines coming out for his hand. He's got a skinny little bony hand, so 2 lines and then connect them along the top. Now for the fingers, you're going to want to start at the corner of this rectangle and then draw it out. Now I want to make him holding something, so I'm going to make it bendy. So right at the corner, just kind of sticking out and then bend, and then the thumb's going to come out of the side of that box, just like that. And then the other fingers don't have to be so bendy because he's just sort of not using them, kind of like it's tea time. And just like the sleeve of his coat, you're just going to do the exact same line right next to the line that you just made, but make sure they stay very thin. So I just draw another one right next to it, and then connect them at the points. Pops out, connects, pops out, connects. And one more for the thumb. Now the thumb's a little bendier. Again, I'm going to make him holding something. And because his hands are bones, you want to add little joints or knuckles. And you're going to draw the first gap where the finger bends, and then the other one towards the base of the finger. Just like that. So there's 2 knuckles on each. Next up, I'm just going to draw a little snowflake. He's singing What's This? It's one of my favorite songs. But you can draw whatever you want. Now I'm just going to fill in all the black, and that's pretty much how you draw Jack. It's up to interpretation, a lot of it, and just remember, if you're going to want to draw the rest of the body, he's basically a stick figure. You do the same thing for the legs, and there's no special rule for the feet. He just kind of has little triangle feet. And that's basically it. That's how you draw Jack Skellington.